Welcome everyone to our Hamilton County Board of Election meeting. Today is May the 1st, 2023, and we're calling the meeting together at approximately 8:35 a.m. And I'd also like to acknowledge that proper notice has been given as required under the Ohio Revised Code 121.22. We're going to begin our meeting this morning with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I would like anyone who has served our country or is serving our country to lead us in the pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. This morning is an exciting day. We're not only are we opening the polls, but we have a special presentation to present to start our meeting today. And I'd like to recognize Chip. If you could, Chip, to present the special presentation from the Secretary of State.
Madam Chair, thank you very much. I would like to take this group back to 1973, when the #1 song in America was tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. And a young man by the name of Fred Dole began his employment here at the Hamilton County Board of Elections. And for 31 years, he was here every day doing what all of you do. And since 2004, he's been one of the great extras here at the board. So, Fred, thank you very much for your service. And on behalf, if you could come on up, Fred, we're going to embarrass you further. Secretary of State, Fred, I won't read this entire thing, but essentially it reads, on behalf of the state of Ohio, I am pleased to extend special and well-deserved recognition to you on your 50th anniversary with the Hamilton County Board of Elections. So on and wherefore and howdy do's and all that, signed Frank LaRose, 51st Ohio Secretary of State. So Fred, congratulations.
And
Yes.
I'd like Fred, if you can, just to remain standing, and would like to recognize Hamilton County Commissioner Denise Driehaus to present a proclamation.
So I think I'm going to do what Chip did and just come over here. So I've got a proclamation on behalf of Board of County Commissioners. All three of us have signed it. 50 years ago. Honestly, I was 10. That's right, all that way. You started young. You're a child prodigy. So I am going to read our proclamation because it's from the county and it's a little more localized. And it talks about your career. So I'm just going to read it real quick. So proclamation recognizing Fred Dole, whereas Fred began his career at the Hamilton County Board of Elections in 1970, and whereas despite his retirement in 2004, Fred Dole has remained as a seasonal employee at the Hamilton County, and whereas Fred Dole has seen the evolution of Hamilton voting methods firsthand, from rudimentary lever-actuated voting machines to the punch card voting systems, all the way to modern digital scanner technology. That makes you sound really old. Could you even get it done? I mean, all right, so whereas the Hamilton County Board of County Commissioners acknowledges the importance of the democratic process and thereby similarly sees the make that process actually possible, such as Fred Dole, and whereas in 2005, Fred continued his family tradition of public service by serving as Person Township trustee. He is known for his commitment to the community and whereas when he is not serving his specific or administering elections, Fred can be found spending time with his grandchildren or driving his wife Debbie crazy. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Hamilton County Board of Commissioners recognizes the dedication and commitment of Fred Dole to the Hamilton County Board of Elections. It further proclaimed that the Board of Commissioners of Hamilton County is hereby proclaimed May 1st, 2023 as Fred Dole Day in all of Hamilton County.
Fred, you can stay right there. Stay right. I know. And the next person to present a special proclamation is Donna Lake from the city of Norwood.
I may be older than you, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not saying a word. This is a proclamation from the mayor, whereas the city of Norwood recognizes Fred Dole for his 50 years of work at the Board of Elections in Norwood, Ohio, where he began working in May 1973. Whereas Fred has worked at the Board of Elections through 12 and recognized as an election specialist. And whereas Fred Dole was born August 13th, 1953 to his parents.
Oh.
I'm older than you. And whereas Fred attended Harrison schools and graduated from Harrison High School. Whereas Fred is married to Debbie Dole, has 2 children, Allison and Andy. He also has 3 grandchildren, Jack, Anna, and Charlotte. And another family member is Lily, the family dog. And whereas Fred has been a trustee for Harrison for the past 19 years, a position he filled when his father passed away. And whereas Fred also works at the John C. Rader Funeral Home in Harrison, St. John the Baptist Church. And whereas last year Fred bought a boat and enjoyed the best days of a boat owner's life, the day he buys it, the days he sells. So now therefore I, Victor Schneider, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Norwood, state of Ohio, do hereby proclaim Tuesday, May the 2nd, 2023, Fred Dole Day in the city of Norwood. And that's because when you come in around, you're just a normal, everyday citizen.
Now, on behalf of the Board of Elections, I would like to present this proclamation, but before I begin, a lot of folks have already said what was happening. But I also have additional information. Today, in the first presidential election, that we participated, 76, and that was when Jimmy Carter was elected as president of the United States. Also in 1973, the price of eggs was and today the price of eggs are $4.21. So you have outlived all as the rising price of eggs. I'm so excited. We won't go there. We won't go there. So I'm going to read part of the proclamation because some of it has already been covered. So I'll do the whereas. Frederick Dole has overseen the transition of the analog lever system to punch card voting and through 2 generations of digital systems. And Frederick Dole is treasured by his colleagues for his knowledge, for his generous demeanor, and his commitment to serve the public. And therefore be it proclaimed that the Hamilton County Board of Elections hereby recognizes the dedication and perseverance. This is the perseverance I'd like to add of Frederick Dole and honored him for his 15 years of service for democracy.
special bond trustees.
Yes.
So,
Thank you. Can we get a picture up here?
Sure.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. All right.
I say something?
Yes.
I've had, over the years, it's been great. I always resented retiring. You don't even know what I did. I made a lot of really good friends. Like the last day I was, when I did the family, because you can't tell you how many hours overtime you put in. But really, you spend more time here than you did with your family. Back. And I always love coming back. And I said, are you going back this election? Sure. I do have another profession. I work at a funeral home, and everybody knows that that's really, I love it. I know it's not. But I put a lot of time in there, and luckily, worked at places and she said, you know, the funeral home, if there days that you don't do. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for friendships. I don't know what made me think of that on the way in here. But there's not many of you left. Joe's one of the, you're not one of the old ones, but you're still. Dave. But anyway, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And comments from the board?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
so I worked with Fred when I first got here, and Fred was actually retired almost as long as I worked here. I only worked here about 20 years. And I came in 2000, he left in 2004. But he is one of the reasons why the Hamilton County Board of Elections is one of the best Board of Elections in the state of Ohio. And he's always been a steady, calm hand. I don't call him an extra. He's like a special advisor, and he is a mediator, and he has a great personality and a calm demeanor, even in the presence of chaos. I enjoyed working with Fred when I was here. And when I needed someone to help me in other parts of the building, I knew that Fred knew what he was doing, and I could trust his leadership, and he would run the department for me. I do want to apologize to his wife, because we had a little situation a while back, and she was working a truck, and Fred came to me, and he wanted me to know that his wife never forgot that she had a memory card that was supposed to be sent back to the board, and it was in my pocket. We were looking all over for it. It was in my pocket, so I apologize to you, Debbie. It was not your fault. It was in my pocket. But on election nights, it's chaotic and a lot of things going on, and you know, I just didn't remember that I put it in there. So, but you know, Fred, congratulations. Congratulations on your monumental milestone, and I know one of the reasons you keep coming back because that honey-do list is very long, you know. But thank you for your service.
Any other comments?
Yeah, Madam Chair, I'll just follow up. Fred, although I came to the board after you officially retired, I don't think I knew you retired until today. I mean, you were always here, it seemed like. So, you know, full-time employment is important for all of us. Those of you who dedicate yourselves here take it to a higher level, but you kept coming back even when you didn't have to. And as Joe pointed out, this Board of Elections is better off because of your many years of service. And more importantly, the people of Hamilton County, the voters of Hamilton County are better off because of the dedication, the time you put in for them. And thank you as one of the 4 board members. I appreciate your service and enjoy that vote.
Any other comments? And I would just like to say, your dad is proud of you, that you survived this long, too, and still looking good. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
I would just like to thank Fred Dole for training me. Many of you may not know, but Fred and his counterpart, Dennis Predmore, trained me when I first started working here in 2004, and I will always be grateful for his guidance when I was a brand new election official. And also, Fred, 46 days, that was our record. We worked 46 days straight in the 2004 presidential. But I just want to note that we do have some light refreshments in room C. We do have some business of the board, so we'll be in just a few minutes. But if any of you would like to go ahead and go to room C, you're more than welcome. Thanks.
Thank you. Alex, before everyone leaves, Alex has a comment.
I know we've piled on here and I know Fred loves this moment in the spotlight, I'm sure. But Fred, I just want to say, few people understand what it takes to man the walls of democracy and the amount of work that the people here put in to make these elections happen, and to do it for 50 years is just an absolutely incredible achievement. And we are so lucky to have you. You are such a wealth of knowledge for us. Your steady hand and that experience that goes back all the way to Jimmy Carter's election as president. I can't tell you how much we rely on that. And I just learned that you were born the same year as my dad. So it really is an incredible achievement to serve democracy for 50 years, and we really appreciate you.
Thank you. We will continue with our meeting at this particular point so we can get out and enjoy some time with Fred as well. Okay. Next on our agenda is discussion of the board meeting minutes and approval from April the 11th, 2023, and everyone should have received a copy of those minutes. If you have any changes, amendments, please say so at this time.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the April 11th minutes.
Second?
Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed or abstaining? And that motion carries. Next, we have approval of ballot remakes. Sherry, I'll turn it over to you at this time.
Yes, Madam Chair, we do have a handful of ballots that need board approval, and Krista Criddle, our operations administrator, will present those to the.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you. So we just have a total of 4 remakes so far for this election. So the first one the first 3 are damaged ballots. They came in damaged, and those are A1, A2, and A4. And those were remade by a bipartisan team.
Madam Chair, I move that we accept ballots A1, 2, and 4, which were damaged and remade by a bipartisan team.
Second.
Okay, any more discussion? It was A1, 2, and 4?
Yes.
Okay. Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed or abstaining? That motion carries.
Thank you. And we have one Uwakava ballot that was returned that did need to be remade, and it was remade by the bipartisan team, and that is ballot A3.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve ballot A3 as remade.
Second.
Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed or abstaining? And that motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Next on the agenda is approval of logic and accuracy testing. Sherry?
Yes, a copy of the logic and accuracy testing results are in your packet. This was the public test that was performed on April 27th. I will note we did have one member of the public come and observe the counts, so that's good. And we just need the board's approval. The testing went well.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the logic and accuracy testing.
Second.
Any more discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? That motion carries. Next, we have approval of full-time staff appointments.
Madam Chair, as is our custom, I would like to submit for approval the appointments of Sophia Pittman to the position of Communications and Compliance Officer, and the appointment of Storm Boyd to the position of Campaign Finance Specialist.
Second.
Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? That motion carries. And are those individuals in the room, or
No.
they're out working?
No, they haven't started yet, although Zophia's first day will be tomorrow, so she will get a baptism by fire.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Okay, next, officially, we're declaring the polls open for the May 2nd, 2023 primary special election. And we will reconvene tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. To close.
Yeah,
Okay.
Madam Chair, I move that we declare the polls open for the May 2nd, 2023 primary and special election.
Okay.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I'm sorry, at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.
6:30 a.m. Of course.
I'm sorry, yes, at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.
So we have, motion's been made, second, correction, 6:30 a.m. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed or abstaining? That motion carries. Okay.
Well,
Any other business?
Just a note from staff that early voting ended yesterday at 5 p.m. All went well, and we're prepared to conduct the election tomorrow.
All right. And then we will reconvene tomorrow evening, as I said, May the 2nd at 2023 at 6:30 p.m. We have special meetings Wednesday, May the 10th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m., which would be AV remakes and provisional reports. Then Monday on May the 15th, 2023 at 2 p.m. for provisional remakes and certification of the official results. I would also like to say we are congratulating our ambassador that represents the Secretary of State, Kenny. They've had their baby, so he is not present today.
Oh.
And so we're excited. Lil Henry is his name. So he's doing what daddies are supposed to do and doing a great job of it. So is there anyone else that would like to speak before we adjourn? Okay.
Madam Chair, I move that we stand in recess until 6:30 tomorrow evening.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed or abstaining? We are in
Recess.
recess. All right.